Alright, so I don't even know how to say this. The state of GPO. This is really alright. Before we even get into any of that, this video is primarily going to be just me talking, because I know sometimes you guys like seeing gameplay in the background. Maybe I'll dash in some gameplay, you know, I never know. But state of GPO. It's really dry right now. And before, okay, it's really hard for me to say this, I ain't even gonna lie. The GPO community is like a bunch of spoiled brats. I'm not gonna lie, we're a bunch of spoiled brats. We have the best game on the platform, best visuals, best gameplay. You know, maybe not the best storytelling or what's the word, progression system. Maybe in terms of that, it's not the best, but in terms of visual effects and combat, GPO's the best. For now at least. Yeah, we've been spoiled. We've been spoiled. Update 0, the glory days, I think is really just, we call it really good because of the nostalgia we get from it. Update 1 was pretty decent. Update 1 did keep us occupied. I'm not gonna lie, I was farming the Santa boss literally down to the last days. Update 2 was update 2. I'm not gonna lie, update 2 wasn't the best. But at least we had the PvP that kept us going, right? We were complaining about wall combos and infinite combos, but at least we enjoyed the PvP. Other than those two things, we enjoyed the PvP to the most part. And update 3's come along and it's just really kind of sucked the life energy out of us. Or at least I'm gonna refer to it as us, because a lot of people are getting tired of GPO. Yesterday we noticed the game was getting between 10 to 15k players when we were streaming, which for GPO's terms is really bad, because the game usually gets between 20 to 25k players. We could even say 20 to 30k players. So the game averages around there. Right now it's averaging 10 to 15k. I know it's a weekday, so it's probably factors in to the player count, but at the same time, people want to come back from school and play the game they like. So I don't think we can use that as a solid excuse. Yeah, update 3 came along and really just drained us of our life energy. To start off, we got one fruit. Literally only got one. We waited mad long, by the way. Like for damn, it was basically 3 months for one fruit. We got the terrible Easter event. Easter event was so bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care for any of the Easter items except for the glasses, because it gives more than the eye patch. Literally it. Yeah, Easter event completely bad. What else did we get? Sea Beast is the only good thing. We're not even gonna talk about dungeons yet. Sea Beast is the only good thing. Only good thing about it. Only good thing about it. And even then, you kind of had to. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy farming Sea Beast, so I have no complaints. I genuinely have no complaints about Sea Beast, because it was the only good thing about this update. I enjoy farming Sea Beast. There's not much of a point anymore because of the trading system, but farming Sea Beast was definitely the highlight of update 3. Diablo Jambe, trash. And I proved to you boys that it's trash. And none of you boys that were defending Diablo Jambe before even use it now. So there's that. What else? What else? What else? There's a long list. I just gotta wrap my head around covering it all. We got okay, the new zones. So we got the new Marine Fort. I'm convinced at least 50% of the player base didn't even farm Marine Fort. Because on the day of the update, I went max level at Fisherman Island. I grinded Fisherman Island. I didn't go to Marine. Once I noticed the terrible EXP, and that's another thing, the questing and the amount of EXP you get for doing a quest is terribly low. Terribly low. It needs to be, the whole questing system needs to be revamped or reworked. 100%. Just need to go back and just, you know, go through all the quests again, because it is terrible that you defeat 10 mobs and you get like no EXP for it. Like, farming Fisherman Island was better than farming Marine Fort. The day of the update, I didn't even farm. Once I realized how terrible the EXP gain was, I just went back to Fisherman Island. Way quicker, way quicker. You might get a tad bit less EXP, but the quest giver is right next to where the quest is. So you defeat the mobs, do it, get the quest, defeat the mobs. Whereas at Marine Fort, you defeat the mobs, have to run all the way outside the building, get the quest, and do that again. And it's harder to defeat the mobs because the mobs there are stronger, so it takes you a longer amount of time. So yeah, Marine Fort terrible. What else came with update 3? The weapons buff / nerf. The weapon nerf that I'm really I'm not gonna lie, the buffs and nerfs were good. The only one I was really upset by was Trident. In my opinion, I don't really like using Trident anymore. I don't even like PvPing anymore. Why is that, Ags? Because PvPing is bad now. You have insane recovery times. Like, there's no point of having a ragdoll feature in the game if players don't get ragdolled after ragdoll abilities, right? You use Trident Ground Smash or Trident Impale, and as soon as they smash it to the ground, they instantly recover, which makes perfect blocking. You get, like, I'm gonna put the clip now, like, you instantly recover. You shouldn't be able to perfect block right after someone Trident impales you, after the ground smash ability. You should ragdoll like before. You can't follow up with a combo, because as soon as you press M1, they'll perfect block you. And I had some smart asses in the comments saying, Ags, you perfect blocked because you pressed M1 after. I know I fucking pressed M1 after. The problem is you shouldn't be able to do that, because they are meant to be ragdolled. Right? I'm glad the war combos are gone. That's good. War infinite combos was terrible, was an issue. That's good that it's gone. But this insane recovery time doesn't even make sense. And now that people can recover instantly, this whole holding block, people don't even perfect block because they timed the blocks anymore. People perfect block because they press the block button because they're about to block hold. So they do it by coincidence instead of doing it because they actually timed it. So perfect blocking is a completely stupid feature in the game now. It's so, like, people are just blocking, pressing spacebar, and M1ing now. That's literally the combat. Block, spacebar, M1. There's no combos, nothing like that. It's so dumb. The end lag in a lot of the, I'm not gonna lie, I did say a lot. but it's select few. There's end lagged and select few of the weapons and devil fruit abilities. Not every single weapon has end lag to it, and not every single devil fruit ability has end lag to it. So it's picks and choosies with what the end lag affects, and the end lag is. Why is the end lag longer than the recovery time? It should be equal to, if not just not there at all. If you wanna do that, the end lag is way too long. And if you boys PvP, you know specifically what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna get into the nitty gritty of it. Yeah, GPO is getting to the point where people just don't want to play. Like, I'm not gonna lie, me pressing this play button is hard right now. It's hard. It's definitely hard. It's so hard. It's super hard, man. To the point where it's even affecting. It's affecting a lot of. It's affecting Silverman. A lot of people are quitting the game. So I had a lot of commanders step down, and everyone sees this whole commander stepping down from Silverman as an issue, whereas it's not. Now I don't know if common sense isn't common, but commanders are stepping down because they don't want to play the game. Majority of them. You have the other half that play the game for quote unquote PvP and are joining PvP houses like Masquerade and Thingy-majiggy, which makes no sense because I'm not gonna get into the detail of that. What else? Yeah, and then you have the people that play the game for no reason. Like, I kid you not, people go in the game for what? Like, there's little solutions as to. I mean, I'm not really worried. I'm not bothered. But at the same time, it's the game is just, you know, it's not in a playable state in my opinion. Collecting fruits is a bit addictive. It's nice to have in your inventory. But what we were here for, the PvP, isn't really existent anymore. We play GPO for the player versus player. And if you're gonna do all of this, add more block break abilities. Especially now, especially right now, Magu Fist and Magu Hound or Magu Hound not being block breaks doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. Give Magu back the reverse. Give Magu block break. Make Magu Fist a block break. Make Magu Fist a block break. It does not make sense that Magu Fist is not a block break with the amount of F holding there is in the game. Magu should be one of the. Magu is the heaviest fruit in the game. Like Super Smash Bros. Ganondorf, he has mad block break, so he breaks your block shield mad quick because he's a heavy hitter. Magu's the heavy hitter of the Logias. Give Magu a fucking block break, bro. Doesn't make sense that Magu doesn't have a block break. You need to add more block break abilities if people are just going to be holding F throughout the whole of PvP. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like super hard for me to play. I might just eat Gora for the sake of it's really strong right now because it punishes F holders. Yeah, man. GPO. I know I haven't spoke about dungeons, but what do I need to explain with dungeons? It's so sleeper. It's so sleeper. You can get to wave 90 and still get a Suke. Actually, you can't get a Suke. Probably get like a Mero or Bari, to be honest with you. But a lot of people do get good fruits. I've gotten Pika from dungeons. Dungeons is boring, bro. It's so boring. Like, after 2 runs, I'm just like, alright, I don't want to do this anymore. But for those of you that really want fruits, dungeons is probably the best way to go. But as for me, I just can't sit down and do it. Now, GPO is a game where there's so many game modes and ideas you can add to not make the game boring and long, but I don't know why they haven't been added. I could make a video with ideas for GPO. Then again, do I really want to? Probably will, but do I really want to do that? Like, I feel like all the GPO devs have creative mindsets. All the GPO devs are talented. This should be second nature to them, you know? And again, all of this should come natural if people play RPG games. Like, look at successful or games that used to be successful RPGs and why they were successful, you know? Take ideas out of other games' books. Like, you don't have to be, it's Grand Piece Online, but there's only so much you can work with in terms of One Piece. Check out other games and implement their ideas into your game and watch your game thrive. Anyways, I've talked for way too long. I'm not gonna lie to you. We just need GPO to be great again. Maybe update 4 will bring that. Not gonna lie to you, update 4 should be really big. We're getting Gum. We're getting Sand. What else is already confirmed? That's not me leaking. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else before I get in trouble, because I know a lot of these testers are some fucking haters, cringe bags. But yeah, no, we need update 4. Don't know when that's coming out. How long have we been in this update 3.5 now? Let's drop the update. Oh, another thing that will save GPO, not fucking waiting 2 to 3 months for an update. Like, why we should not be waiting 2 to 3 months for an update. Like, there's no way. Players finish the content within the game within 1 to 2 weeks. So every 3 to 4 weeks is perfect for an update. We should not be waiting 2 months per update. It's too long. You need to hire more devs. Nobody wants GPO to die, bro. Like, stop making people wait 50 years for an update. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all.